Hello friends, Harshal here and welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video I'll be discussing on AWS System Manager Part 2. So in this video I'll going to tell you how to create resource group, then how to run command on the resource groups or the servers that you have created. Then the parameter store. We will see in the parameter store how to store the secret password or the URL or the basically the key value pair, right? So that is the parameter. Okay, so directly we go to our console, and here in SSM in the left hand side you will see a lot of options, but we will let me check if we have resource group. I cannot see resource group here, so I guess they have changed a little bit. Okay, so it used to be here resource group option, but right now I cannot see that option. So let me check here, resource group. Here is resource group, right? So they have created new, yes, they have created new resource, that is AWS resource group. So okay, that's fine. So first of all we need to create resource group, so click on it, and now tag based, right? So if you have created different EC2 instances and you have given a tag, so we can specify the tag here, right? So let us say I have created EC2 instance, so let me check here. Here is the EC2 instance, right? And now give the tags here. So whatever the tag we have, let us say I'm giving the tag that is environment, and there are two tags available, right? So okay, let me show you EC2. I'm going to EC2 console, and here there are three EC2 instances available. Now you can see there are three EC2 instances available, and which has tags, that is the name is SSM on-prem, and also okay, first of all let me start this. So I'm just starting the instances, so it will take time to start the instances. So we have to wait. Okay, now you can see the state, the instance state is running. If I click here and let me check the tag, so the tag is available, name and environment, right? So I had selected environment here, it will reflect here, right? EC2 instance, and the tag I have chosen here. If I click here, so this environment and name, these two tags available, right? So let me select environment, and the tags which is available, that is development and the production. So let us say I have selected development. So if I select development and add it, and let me give the name that is my EC2 dev. Okay, the group name I have given. Also we can provide the tags here, right? So, and we can create a group. So our group is created. You can simply go here in the save resource group, and you can see the group name, right? So we have create a resource group. If you want to create one more group, then go here and again EC2 instance, here is EC2 instance, and then here is the environment, and this time I'm selecting production. So yeah, I have added here and give EC2 my EC2 prod, and I have created a group. So now there are two groups created. Okay, so I hope that you understand how to create a group. It's very simple. It's very simple to create resource group. Okay, so now our next one is to run the command. So in here is, let me go to SSM system manager, and here if we go down here, you can see run command. Run command means we can run a command. There are different types of command. So if I want to install a package on a group of servers, right, in that case I need to select the resource group, and I need to apply those run command on that resource group. So how can we do it? So here simply we can go here into run command, and once we select here, you can see there are here you can see select the type of command that you want to run. Okay, if I want to run the type of command, let us say if I want to run the command related to Ansible playbooks, then apply chef recipes, then all the things, right? And here is the supported platforms and the owners. So let us say I want to just run a command, simple shell command, right? So let just write here AWS, then run shell. I guess yes. Okay, so I just wanted to run simple command, Linux command, right? So shell scripting. If I want to check details about that document, it is AWS run shell script. It is nothing but the documents. Okay, if I want to check it, simply right click and open in a new tab, and now you can see all the description about this document. Okay, so basically this run command, these are the documents. Okay, then the content, and this content you can see here, it is in the JSON format, so everything can be written here in the JSON format. Then you can see a version. There is no version available for now. The current version is the latest version, and the parameters. Okay, so let me go back to the document, and okay, let me go back to SSM again, and in the run command, if we go down here, you can see the document. If you want to create your document, that you can also do it by yourself. Okay, so the document owned by Amazon, owned by me, okay, then shared with me, and all the documents, right? If you want to create a document, you can create a document, right, by your name, and you just need to know the JSON or YAML format. Okay, in that format you have to write the document. Okay, so let me go back to AWS SSM, and now here let me go to run command. Here simply run command and run shell. I simply want to run a simple command. I just wanted to install HTTPD package. So okay, I have selected this document. First of all, select the appropriate document that you want to use, then the document version. Okay, I'll leave it as default. Then you can write a command or command parameter, right? So here let us say I want to install, I just wanted to run a command which is sudo install -y sudo yum install -y httpd. If you go down, here is the working directory. If you need any specific directory to be work it on, then you can specify here. If you don't have, just leave it as blank. Then execution time, that's fine. Okay, and here specify instance tag. So you can specify instance tag, that is the target selection. So you can give the instance tag or simply choose the instance manually. Okay, let us say if I want to give the instance tag, that is name and SSM, right? And I can add here, or simply you can go here and choose instances manually. So I have 3 instances right now. These are the 3 instances, so you can select any one of them. Okay, or you can choose a resource group. So there are 2 resource group I had created, that is EC2 dev or EC2 prod. So let us say I have selected EC2 dev. Okay, so development server, I just wanted to run the command on development server, right? So okay, then resource type, which is optional, that is fine. And if you go down, here is the rate command. So you can select the target. Let us say I need to select a target 1, or you can type here the percentage. Okay, let us say there are 10 EC2 instances available, 10 targets are available. So according to specify the percentage, that number of instances or the targets will be selected. Okay, or you can go with the number. So let me go with the number 1, only 1 target I just wanted to run the command. Then error threshold, that is 0, which is fine. And you can enable or disable the bucket. If you have created the bucket, you can select bucket name. I haven't created anything. Okay, so I just disable it, or you can enable it according to your whatever you want, right? According to your need. Okay, so let me disable it, or you can enable the CloudWatch logs as well. Okay, and just write the group here, and that log group will be created in the CloudWatch, and the log started stored there. We can also create the CloudWatch alarm. We just need to choose the alarm, but before that we need to create CloudWatch alarm in the CloudWatch. Then also SNS topic we get here, so we can enable the SNS notification as well. Okay, so IAM role and the SNS topic that you have to be specify over here. So I'm okay with that. And in the last, this is the CLI command that going to be run. Okay, so this one is our command, and let's run the command and wait for some time. It will not take more than a few seconds, I guess. Yes, it is successful now, right? It is successful now, and we have successfully run the command. So where we have run the command, we have run the command on the resource group, that is dev group, right? So it has run the command on this EC2 instance. So let me go and check in this instance. So this is the output, right? So yeah, nothing to do. So yeah, the package has been installed and latest version. This is the output. Okay, and this is the error. So we are not getting any error, and everything is successfully run. So I need to check in on this instance if the if our command is actually successfully run or not, or the package has been installed or not. Okay, so let me check this. So yeah, let me log in into this EC2 instance, 60 DFD. So where is 60 DFD? Okay, here is 60 DFD. So this is the EC2 instance. Okay, and the tag should be dev. So yes, here is the tag is development, and let me log in into this server, into this instance, and now we need to check whether HTTP package is installed or not. Okay, so now I have to check sudo systemctl. Let me check the status httpd. Okay, so now you can see that the HTTPD service is actually installed, but it is in inactive state because we have just installed the HTTPD package, but we have not started that service. So let me check curl. Let me check the web page if it is showing any web page or not. Curl localhost now 80. So if I check, so yes, it is failed to connect localhost port 80. Why? Because we have not started HTTP server. Okay, so let me start this server. Okay, so just now I have started the server, and now let me check the status. Now it should be active and running, right? Okay, now let me check if we able to access web page or not. So now you can see we able to access the web page, right? So this is the HTML page, and we able to access this. Okay, so we can run any command on resource group, add the multiple instances in the resource group with the same for the same purpose, and we can simply run the command whatever we want on all the on all the instances according to your need, right? So it's very simple. Okay, I hope that you understand this second point as well. So the first one is to create the resource group, which is very easy, I guess. Then run the command. We run the command by using the documents, right? So there are predefined documents. You can use any of them, or you can create a document by yourself in YAML or JSON format. Okay, now the next one is parameter store. So let me go here in the parameter store. Here we store the parameters, right? So that is the name suggest. Simply go to here in SSM, and if we go here in the parameter store, somewhere it is parameter store. Okay, so here in the application management you can see that parameter store. This is the important topic. Here we can store the parameter. Parameter is nothing but the key value pair, right? So let us say I have any website. I have a website. I am the owner of the website, which has a URL as well as the password, right? So the URL, you can access to URL by using the password. In that case, you want to make password secret. You don't want others to see the password, but you want others to see the URL, right? It doesn't make any sense if we make secret URL as well, right? So what we do, we use string as a plain text for URL, okay, and the secure for to store our password secretly. So let me show you in the demo. Okay, here in the parameter store, okay, there is already, let me delete it. I had already created one parameter. Okay, so let me create a new parameter. You can give the name. Let us say I'm giving the name. You can give any name that you want. My app, right? Then dev, right? Dev, then db URL. Okay, so whatever you want to give the name, you can here. Okay, so I just give the name that is my app. In my app there is a dev environment. In dev environment there is a database URL, right? So the database URL, you can put out the description over here. Okay, you can choose both the option you will get. So here is the limit of 10,000 parameters, and it is no additional charges is required to pay for it. And in advance, what you will get, you will you can create more than 10,000 parameters. This is the limit of 10,000 parameters. You can create more than 10,000 parameters. Value size up to 8 KB. Here is the value size up to 4 KB, and parameter policies are available. Here parameter policies are not available, and it is chargeable. It is not chargeable, and advance is chargeable, right? Okay, so now for plain text you can choose string or string list. For secure string, for encryption you can use secure string. So basically we use encryption or secure string for our password, to safeguard the password. Okay, so now it is in plain text, right? Data type is text. So the text is MySQL, okay, mydb.com. Okay, so let us say this is the URL. My devdb, let me write this. Okay, so this is the URL, and let me create a parameter. So what is saying? Parameter name must be fully qualified name. That is something. Parameter must be let me write here HTTP. Let me try again. What's happening? Fully qualified name, so there is something wrong here. Now what's wrong? Okay guys, so there is some mistake I have done. So let us say my app, then dev, then db url, right? So what happened, I haven't given this sign here, okay, backslash. So backslash is required here, so that's why it was showing the error. Okay, so let me try again. And the string, then we should write the URL, so that is my db, my dev db url.com, right? Something like that. So whatever the URL you have, you can select here the value. So this is the name and this is the value. Okay, the db URL is this, but it should be in plain text format so everybody can see it. And now we have created the parameter, and now again we need to create the parameter, the same parameter for let us say this is for URL, and I'm going to do password, right? In password I need to select that secure string. Okay, then my current account, and it will use the KMS key, so that is the KMS key ID which is automatically will get created, so we don't need to create it. And here simply we need to write something, write the value that that you want to set as a password. So my secret pass, okay, dev password, right? So this is the password I have set, right? And just create the parameter. So again, this time what happened? Okay, this time that backslash is here, so that's why it is showing error. Now create the password, and the password is being created. Okay, the type is, it is secure string, and it is the string. So if I click on it, you can see the value here. Okay, this is the name and this is the value, right? But if you go back and let me check, this is the password. Let me check if we can see the password. So this is the name, that is DB password, and now you can see that there is a star. Okay, you cannot see. You simply click on it to show, and then you can see here. Okay, otherwise it will be hide. Now you are the owner for this. Okay, so now we can see the password because I'm the owner of this parameter store, so that's why I can see. Okay, but others cannot see, right? Okay, so now let me go back. So this is how you can set the password, and you can create the parameter basically, right? Okay, and now if you want to check this from the console, in that case okay, first of all we need to check with the IAM user. I don't know whether IAM is available. Where is, okay, there is a user, that is demo user. So this is from 16 days. Then I guess I have okay, let me check if I can use this. So if I want to get the parameters, then this is the command that we need to run to get the parameters. Okay, this is the name, that is DB URL, right? The same name, and the DB password, I guess pass WD. Okay, and now let me check it. So yes, it is showing, right? So it is showing that URL and the password, right? So the name is invalid parameters. Okay, it is showing invalid parameters, right? Let me check. In the parameters, so where is, okay friends, so what we have done, we simply go here and let me get the parameters. So if I get the parameters, I'm not getting the desired output. So let me check the parameters, but in that case I'm not getting the details, right? So why I'm getting this error? Just because I have there is something that M is in capital, right? Capital alphabet. So that is my, so if I change the name, you will not get the desired output. So this is what happened here. Okay, so now if I check, then I'll get the output, right? So my password, it is secure string, and this is the value, it is in encryption, and then it is showing, and the next one is text, data type is text. So here is the type is secure string, and here it is string with the value MySQL, and this is my dev db URL, right? So yeah, so we get the parameters in this way. And if I wanted to check, if I wanted to see the secret password, right? So how can I see this? So here is get parameters with decryption. So for now the parameter is in encryption mode. So let me check here. So I'm pasting. Here M is in capital. Okay, and the password here, the name is changed, that is passwd. Okay, so let me show you here. So yeah, this is my app dev passwd, right? M is capital in both. So when we enter any command, in that case we need to check the command which is correct or not, right? Only then we will get the desired output. So here is, we get, now this is the password, and here you can see the value, right? The exact value you will get here, because we have added in the command that with decryption. Okay, so that's why it has shown with decryption. Now the next command is get parameters by path. So here we will get the path, parameters by path. So let me paste here and enter. So there is not showing because, yeah, wrong name. Okay, so now it will show everything. Next one is for recursive. This is the recursive. This one is for the recursive, so we will get the path here as well in my app, right? Then the last one is parameters by path with decryption. So it will not show any encryption with this command. So it has everything, recursion as well as with decryption. So need to check. Okay, fine. So there are two parameters that has shown with the path as well, right? So this is the my app, and it has shown the complete path here, and it has shown the complete path here with the value, and with the value here with the decryption, right? Not with the encryption. So yeah, it's a very easy to create the parameters as well. And thank you so much guys for watching my video. Have a good day. Bye.